Jarvis takes the snap here in the shotgun. Steps back and the ball going deep down the right-hand side. He's got his man open. Easterling grabs a touchdown. Jackets going deep on first down here.
Senior running back Maurice Easterling, how you doing?
Good, thank you.
So last week you had a career day, 191 yards on the ground. You're averaging 180.5 over the last 2 games. Kind of talk about what the offense, maybe the offensive line, what you've been doing to increase the running game.
I would say it's pretty much simple. I coach each week stress operations and what we have to do and what we look for. And with our offensive line, they're pretty much just doing their jobs, and I'm making my reads, and then I'm finishing it off from there.
Yeah. So it's a new offensive line, obviously. Only Zach Jones returned as a starter. Have you seen in the last few weeks the guys getting more and more reps? They're getting better and better as the year goes on?
Yeah, in practice, each guy's, sometimes your backups go in there and take some of your reps, and it's all about teaching the younger guys and the guy that's behind you and making sure they're prepared for the game. So by the time the game comes, everybody's on the same page, and, we deal with injuries, and sometimes guys go down, and then we can quickly make those adjustments as if nothing happened.
Sure. Now you were a wide receiver and then a running back and then a wide receiver again last year. You're back to a running back role. Kind of talk about that transition. How tough is it, or is it kind of seamless for you now?
I would say it's seamless, both seamless and tough. When you play in a running back position, it comes with a lot of responsibilities and small injuries. I'm not used to, running in the box, 8 guys there. I'm used to just running by guys. And I think the most exciting part is that I'm very versatile. And Coach can use me in different places on the field and put us in the best position to win.
Sure. Now, is there certain things that Coach can do with you? Put you out in the flat maybe, just because your versatility? Is there different play calls for you when you're in the backfield?
Yeah, it depending on the offensive schemes. He might have my own separate package for me. But besides that, it's pretty much if he needs me at receiver, if he needs me at running back, I'll go out there and I'll do what we need to do.
Now, the biggest thing last weekend I noticed, you had big touchdown runs of 74 and 62 yards. Now, as soon as you got to the next level, you were off and running. Kind of, you ran track for a little while, right? So has that helped you get some of that speed?
Yes, I would say I take my warm-up very serious, and I'm making sure I'm doing dynamic stretches and warming up before the game, as well as the team warm-up. And it's pretty much second nature. Like, once I break out and get to the sideline, it's just the track form.
Yeah, definitely. All right, well, good luck this weekend, and thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yep.
I'm here with AIC football sophomore safety Lorenzo Melchiorre. How you doing?
Pretty well. How are you?
Good, good. So a few weeks ago against St. A's, you had your first career interception. Kind of walk us through that play.
It was actually a little miscommunication between me and Daquan, but at least we miscommunicated both on the same page. So I ended up just sticking with the 3 receiver, and he was running digs all day, and they finally decided they were going to try and hit him, and I jumped at it at the right time and kind of just ripped it from him and came down my first interception.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you mentioned Daquan. You work with Daquan in the secondary, Mike Ford and Malik Copper, kind of just a veteran core of secondary guys back there. What have you learned from them?
Pretty much everything. Coming in as a true sophomore and starting right away, it was a little nerve-wracking at first because it's just a lot to learn and a big change of pace in the game. But having them behind me and their knowledge helps me a lot more because I could focus on more of the physical aspects and where I need to be, because I know with the mentals, they help me out a lot with that.
Yeah. Now, in high school, were you always a defensive back, or did you move over to the position when you came here?
Yeah, not even. Offensively, in high school I was primarily an offensive player. I played a little bit of corner. But I went to prep school at Melchiorre Academy, and actually I was starting running back there. But things didn't work out the way I wanted to, so I switched, and they used me at safety. Came here and just started playing safety.
That's awesome. Yeah. Now, you also do some long snapping.
Yeah.
Now, how did that come about? That's kind of a weird, safety long snapper.
Yeah, you never, especially my size, you don't see many long snappers. But it was just like a joke freshman year that I was like, I could probably long snap, and turned out I was actually good at it. And my coach was like, at first he was like, don't mess with me, if you can't do it, don't do it. And I was like, no, I could do it, and I turned out to be pretty good at it. So just stuck with me. And then I came here. They said they need a long snapper, so I was like, it's an easy way to get on the field and make some tackles. Yeah, no, couldn't. Still trying to.
Yeah. So are you still doing special teams this year?
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, I started off the season on every single special team, but they started taking me off a couple just to give us a break. Defense is playing a lot, so and then just utilizing some of the other freshmen, getting them on the field. So I think it works out better.
All right. Well, you got Stonehill tomorrow. Good luck and thanks for coming in.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thanks, man.